Did Jake Paul pay Mike Tyson to lose boxing fight? Most Valuable Promotions addresses rumors that match was rigged. Everyone is still talking about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, almost 2 weeks since the fight took place at AT&T Stadium. While some conversations have died down, Paul's team decided to douse the fire with some gasoline. Over 60 million households watched Paul versus Tyson on Netflix, breaking records. The fight saw the 27-year-old Paul beat Mike Tyson, 58, via unanimous decision. Paul looked the faster of the two in what was a slow, exhibition-looking fight. That was expected, especially after Tyson had to be removed from a planned summer bout after an ulcer flare-up left him hospitalized. The former world champion admitted he almost died following the flare-up. Still, the fight was sanctioned, and judges and everyone else who watched scored it for Paul. However, some have doubted the abilities of Paul against Tyson, claiming it was rigged. Paul admitted he pulled some punches after the fight. Some questioned whether Tyson did the same to fit a script shared online. Was the fight fixed? The Sporting News looks into the recent accusations and what Team Paul has had to say about them. Tyson was paid $20 million, while Paul was paid $40 million. That was the announced purse for both men heading into the fight. Most Valuable Promotions recently sent out a release vehemently denying claims the fight was fixed. The group pointed out that rigging a fight is a federal crime, and the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations sanctioned the match. Any indication of foul play would violate the rules set by the TDLR. The release called the accusations illogical and inane, given it worked with streaming platform Netflix and legitimate boxing commissions. This is not the first time Jake Paul has faced unfounded skepticism or outright disbelief as a professional athlete, and frankly, the claim that his bout must have been rigged is just the latest backhanded compliment to come his way, said Nakisa Bidarian, co-founder of Most Valuable Promotions. From day one in this sport, people have doubted his abilities, unable to reconcile how someone with his background has accomplished so much in such a short time. Jake has not only proven himself repeatedly, but he has continuously set historic records that speak for themselves. This event, which broke attendance and viewership milestones for a professional sporting event, is yet another example of his ability to deliver on the biggest stage. As long as Jake continues to exceed expectations, there will always be those who try to discredit his achievements. We embrace the doubt. It only fuels Jake to work harder and achieve greater success. All press is good press, right? What is Most Valuable Promotions? Founded in 2021 by Paul and advisor Nakisa Bidarian, Most Valuable Promotions was created to identify, grow, and maximize return for its own events and talent partners. It offers more creative control for fighters and continues Paul's attempt for better pay and opportunities in boxing. The promotion has helped produce fights featuring Paul, including bouts against Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, Tommy Fury, Mike Perry, and Tyson. Signing Amanda Serrano. Most Valuable Promotions helped produce the historic Katie Taylor vs. Serrano bout at Madison Square Garden in 2022 and the rematch on the Paul Tyson card. Serrano has competed in 12 three-minute women's boxing fights on MVP-led cards, a rarity in the sport. Serrano also represents Crystal Rosado, who has competed on several Most Valuable Prospect shows. Most Valuable Prospects is a boxing series created to highlight the next generation of the sport's best male and female athletes who all have world title aspirations. Outside of Serrano, MVP has signed the young Ashton Silva, WBO super middleweight champion Shadija Green, and former Euphoria star Javon Walton. More, Jake Paul hints at next fight with cryptic social media post. When is Jake Paul's next fight? There is no clear date for Paul's return to the ring at the moment. However, he still has potential challengers looking to punch him in the face. Paul has been called out by everyone following the Tyson fight, from MMA fighters and retired boxers to active champions. Daniel Dubois, IBF heavyweight champion, and Artur Beterbiev, undisputed light heavyweight champion, have challenged him to fights, willing to put their belts on the line. The problem child has teased an announcement in the coming weeks, and Nakisa did tell Ariel Helwani he expects Paul to return to the ring around March to May. The Sporting News will provide an answer on Paul's next move when provided.